The third generation of the versatile little Fiat Panda borrows from a long tradition. In the last 32 years, the Italian manufacturer has sold more than 6.5 million Pandas. The new model has a special design aimed at displaying the Panda's roots. The car is full of rectangles with rounded corners. In the wheel arch, as well as in the rear side windows. Fiat press spokesman Florian Bungener tells us that the designers wanted the new variant to be a Panda at first sight. The design is based on the first Pandas made, recognizably boxy, but transposed into the present, a combination of the original, simple, square Panda design and the smooth arcs of the 500 series. The basis of the new Panda design is what our spokesman calls the squircle. The Panda makes a good family car. It has 5 doors, and the ISOFIX fastenings for child seats in the back are standard. The Panda's compactness and maneuverability pay off in dense urban traffic. The standard power steering city option makes parallel parking simpler. New is the optional city emergency brake assistant. At speeds up to 30 kilometers an hour, it automatically puts on the brakes if the Panda threatens to rear-end the car in front. The new Panda is outfitted with an especially fuel-efficient 2-cylinder twin-air gasoline engine, just like the Fiat 500. With a capacity of just 0.9 liters, it produces an astonishing 63 kilowatts. Fiat Technical Director Klaus Schuler says this motor is Fiat's approach to downsizing the modern motor. With just 2 cylinders, it produces more power than the old 4-cylinder motor. And the latest motor is especially good for the environment. Schuler says fuel consumption averages 4.1 liters per 100 kilometers, with 99 grams of CO2 per kilometer with the stick-shift version, or 95 grams of emissions per kilometer with the dual-logic transmission.
Und 95 Gramm CO2 pro gefahrenen Kilometer bei der Ausführung mit Dual-Logic-Getriebe.
We tested the Twin Air with the manual 5-speed transmission. With mixed open road and city driving, we needed 4.2 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. Even driving solely in the city, we needed only a little more, 5 liters. The start-stop function and the gear shift indicator help save fuel. The new tank filler neck is very practical and convenient. The gas cap is integrated in the tank filler flap. No more fiddling with the twist cap, and you can't forget it at the service station either. Squircles are found throughout the interior too. Hardly any opportunity was ignored to use the rounded square typical of the Panda design. The designers let their imaginations run wild, with great attention to detail. A closer look reveals the Panda signature, even in the gray plastic cladding. A special socket makes it possible to plug a GPS navigator into the dashboard without distracting cables. Squircles in the upholstery provide more ventilation for the drivers' and passengers' backs. The seats are slimmer, giving the back seats more legroom. Fiat's press spokesman says the target clientele is a broad spectrum. A few more Pandas are being sold to women than to men, but the car appeals equally to 18-year-olds and to drivers over 65. Florian Bungener says Panda drivers come from all age groups and all strata of society. Our only quibble is that to keep the no-options price low, Fiat has not made the Electronic Stabilization Program ESP standard, but it's available for all versions at €300 extra. A natural gas variant and an all-wheel version of the new Panda are set to follow.